I moved my pantry a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, I think it was September. My pantry was originally in the room behind the curtain there, and I've changed that room into kind of a laundry room, sitting room, plant room, and I moved my pantry into a closet where there was a lot less light exposure, and in case of an earthquake, it wouldn't fall on anyone or anything, and we do get earthquakes fairly frequently here. So it just seemed like a good idea. So let's see what I'm doing in there. I've just done a big reset, cleaned it out a little bit, and I'm adding more items that I didn't have room for back in the other room. So let's see how I'm doing. Here's the new arrangement. Right now it's about as light as it gets. There's a small window. Um, it's in this old closet. I just cleaned everything up. There's still some stuff on the floor here, but I need to put it away, but I thought I'll just go over it with you while I'm doing that. So this summer I did a lot of prepping for the winter because I don't generally get down the mountain regularly to go to Costco or Home Depot or anything like that because of weather and just shorter days and all that. So I stocked up on some toiletry supplies, some soap, shave cream, deodorant, toothpaste, regular stuff, and I have it in a container here, and I have dipped in to pick stuff up. So that's done, and I'm going to put that on the shelf. In the back of the shelf I have some toilet paper. I do have a bigger container of toilet paper, a bag of toilet paper sorted more to the front, but this is just extras. I ran through all my unopened meds and ointments and stuff like that, and actually I did a separate video on that. But that's all been packed away in another one of these containers, so I'm going to put that on the same shelf as the toiletries. Down at the bottom shelf here, I have those shop towels I got at Costco last summer and regular paper towels. I don't use too much paper products. I usually use them for spills that are really awful, or that with bleach and stuff that I really don't want to put in the washing machine with clothing. Sorry about the low light. The window's real small and it's up on top, but I think you get the picture. The top two shelves are fluids and liquids and things like that. I have refillable bottles of water in the back there. I have some more here on the floor. These ones have never been opened, and I have a couple in the car. I have some milk in a box, some tea bags, some 2 different types of lemonade to add to water. When I don't feel well, or sometimes I'm just so thirsty I need something kind of sweet, so I have that. Down here on the left-hand side, that's a big bottle of mocha cappuccino mix from Costco, and on the right are little packages of sugar. I'll take tea with me and sometimes some sugar in my purse in case I need tea, or I'm at somebody's house and they don't have sugar. An office closed at some point that I was working at, so they had all this extra from the coffee machine, so I was able to take it, and I just keep it here as I need to. Sometimes it also goes like in my lunchbox if I'm going someplace. I have more tea in that plastic container. I'm going to maybe get a little closer, but I don't know how much you can see, but I've divided all the teas into like the different flavors and medicinal and things like that, so that's pretty easy access. On top of that, I have my loose leaf tea, Earl Grey, and English breakfast. And in the back, I have some bottled juices and bottled iced tea. Up here on top, I have some things that I don't use all the time, but are handy to have. I have some Crisco on the left-hand side, a jar full of little packets from, different places, soy sauce, whatever. Extra thing of extra thing of mayonnaise, some powdered coffee creamer. Inside the canister, there is some flavored coffee that I use in my iced coffee machine, and I make it hot too in the winter. Some baking soda. Baking soda is so handy. I have some of it to clean things under my sink, and some of it to cook with and bake with right by my work counter, and then the rest I put in a plastic bag, sealed plastic bag, and is here until I need to refill those two containers. Here are my dry goods and ingredients. I have sugar, I have flour, brown sugar, powdered sugar, some pie crust mix, some oatmeal, cornmeal, breadcrumbs, whole wheat flour, I'm trying to eat this down too. I usually don't refill the jars until they're almost at the end here. So this is my go-to shelf if I'm baking or making something from scratch. This second shelf has been consolidated quite a bit. Right here, tacos in front of it, I have kind of my taco shelf. I have refried beans and rotel and a couple things like that. Some of this sauce that my friend sent me from Montana that he made, and also right next to it some enchilada sauce. There's some dip. In the back I have different oils. I have Pam. I got 2 of those at Costco a few months ago, again with my big stock up, and just started using one of them as I finish my others. I have some regular oil. Let's see if you can see that better. Some regular oil. I've got some coconut oil, sesame oil, avocado oil, and this is olive oil with truffle. It's really nice flavor. Over here, as I said, I sort of have the overflow from the Mexican food there, with the exception of this dip, which is out of place. Let me move it. And to the left, I have pasta type items. I have some pasta sauce, some that I bought, some my friend made me. This pepper type stuff here I got at Grocery Outlet, and somebody said it's really good on pasta. And then I have some Alfredo. Back here I have my canned stuff and some crackers, some saltines in a plastic container. I have, as you can see, everything with yellow is tuna, and I have quite a bit of tuna. Each one of these is a 4-pack, and I have a couple of salmon, and I have I think it's a 6-pack or an 8-pack of this is Queen of the Sea or King of the Sea or whatever it's called, and I've got some corn and a couple of vegetable things, some coconut milk, some baked beans. There's another salmon. Some sardines. What I did, I was working near Walmart for a while, and every time I was in Walmart, I would pick up some sort of fish and some eggs and sometimes spinach. It was just on my list. So I'm really glad I did that because I haven't been to Walmart in quite some time, and it's nice just to have that tuna, and I like it, and it's just good to have that fish there. Down here it's jams and honey and stuff like that, corn syrup. I have some vinegars and salad stuff, and like, I don't know, savory things like got a couple things of pickles, some olives, balsamic vinegar, got extra mustard, extra barbecue sauce. I think this is Worcester sauce, just sauces. I like to have a bunch of sauces. Here's some balsamic vinegar, rice vinegar. The bottom is bulk, and I put everything in these containers or in glass because of the rodent situation. I just want to give everything as little opportunity to want to come in here as possible. On top here I have pie fillings. Here I have beans. I have on top some more pie fillings and applesauce. I have 2 long containers. One of them is savory crackers. The other one is cookies. Somebody comes, or I want a snack. Let's be more accurate. To the left is like all my carbs. I've got some top ramen. I've got pasta. I've got rice, and I have my remaining 2 pizza crusts. On top of vital wheat gluten, which I use in baking to make things a little bouncier. And to the far left, I have sugar, all that extra sugar I got. I've got a bunch of baking items in the other one to the right, like sugars and colored sugars and sprinkles and chocolate chips and things like that. And above that, a bunch of vitamins that I should be taking, but I'm not taking. So down here, extra water, unopened. This is kind of my weak point here. I have 2 more bags of that Ghirardelli brownie mix, and I will be using one in the next 2 weeks, and then I'll have to box up the other one in a safer container than that. I have some cornbread stuffing mix, which I haven't used yet, and 1 Jiffy pie crust. At the very bottom there is a box full of instant mixes from Dollar Tree, like cookies and breads and blueberry muffins and things like that. just in case something happens and I don't have time to bake, which is exactly what's happening today. Unexpected guests coming in the morning. I'm delighted to see them, but I'm worn out, and I'm just going to put some stuff together, and I think we're going to have a great time. But it's very helpful to have stuff ready to go there. So how are your pantries going? Are you feeling that you're going in the right direction? Are you not going in the right directions? Pantries are living things. They change. as our circumstances change and our appetites change, so it's good to go through. So let me know how your pantries are faring and what you're learning from your pantries, and I'm open to all suggestions. Thank you so much for watching.